Hello, hello, and welcome to day 545, I believe. It is of our Facebook Lives here at Declutter the Brain. I am Kitti, your thought organizer. What do? I help people to streamline, I help coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to streamline their space, organize their thoughts so that they can focus. That's one big word there, on attracting and serving premium clients. Now, it's been a bit of an adventure the last couple of days. I am coming to you from beautiful Boise, Idaho, and after a very long night in Seattle last night, but hey, it all worked out. Travel is an adventure, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to see if you can see what is behind me here. Now, I can't. I can only see the reflection, so I'm just taking a guess here. Put in the comments below if you're watching on replay that you can see mountains. That there is the mountain, and behind me that is the ski hill right on the edge of town, as I understand it from the Uber driver. That is the ski hill right on the edge of town. You can even see a few houses built right up there. Reminds me so much of Banff, Alberta, Canada, where I used to live. We had a mountain right on the towns on the side of town as well, and it was wow. I am so glad to be back in the mountains. It's absolutely wonderful. But back to our daily content. We do make these ones that are on the road a little bit shorter, partly because of lighting. It's just not quite the same. Also, right at the moment, I forgot my tripod at home, so my arms can only hold this phone up steady so long. And do check out if you're curious. I'm appearing in a summit in a few minutes called the Badass Summit, and direct message me. They may still have replays. I may be able to get you a ticket. Okay, so this week we aren't. Hope you're having a great day. This week we are talking about backsliding. Now, this happens to everybody. I gave a little bit yesterday. I was very tired and got a little bit emotional about the subject, but the fact is that we all can backslide. We'll have whether it's decluttering or any other goal that you have, we start out with the best intentions, and we're rocking and we're rolling and moving and grooving, and then just suddenly we find ourselves sliding back into the same habits. All right, and it brings about a myriad of emotions. This week we're looking at how it can happen, and why it can happen, and how you can do something about it. So, why can it happen? A myriad of reasons. Sometimes my clients and I have all experienced backslide. So I'm giving you autobiographical and biographical information here. A job loss. We'll say anything that can set you off. A job loss. Illness. Happened to me last year. Loss of a family member also recently happened, and has happened with my clients. And what will happen, anything like that just throws you off kilter, and you're fine, you keep soldiering through, but little by little your brain can only take so much, and you start to default into some old habits. And we'll stick with clutter because that's what I do, it's declutter the brain. And I notice that lately I've been good, but not as tip-top as I have been in the past. And that led me to start talking yesterday about start to take a look at what's wrong. Okay, because mental clutter and physical clutter, I totally believe, and anyone I ask, they say it as well, is that they're totally intertwined, mental clutter and physical clutter. So I'm going to expand on that a little bit more today. Um, you, when you start to feel that things aren't quite right, and you're noticing a difference in your surroundings that isn't good, excuse the noise in the background. This is the only way I had light that you could see me with. What you want to do is you want to stop, and assess the situation. Just stop. And that's what I did yesterday afternoon in the Calgary airport. I just stopped because I just didn't feel like I could go on anymore. I felt too mentally disorganized, too physically disorganized with my suitcase, and I stopped. So in a way, I was glad that I was held over, but I didn't plan on it being all night. Anyway, stop and give a full assessment. Don't try not to talk to anybody. Just tell everybody, hey, I need some space. I need to regroup. I need to think things out. And while you're, sorry, but I want to make sure that I get everything here. Assess. See where you're at. Okay, just really say, okay, what's wrong? What am I not performing my best at? Am I not being as good a partner as I could be? Am I not doing as well in my job as I could be? What is wrong? All right, and then you can dive deeper and say, okay, how is this manifesting itself? What exactly is happening? Are my partner and I having fights? Am I making costly mistakes on the job? Things like that. Dive deeper, and now you want to niche down and see exactly what needs to change. You've identified the problem, and maybe there are many problems, but they may not all need to be solved, you see. So identify what needs to change. Okay, it doesn't have to be my whole life needs to change. Stop it. Stop it right now. Do a little bit of after the football game, the coach goes through the plays. He may even do it through the game. Assess what went wrong. Okay, now you're going even further. Assess. Sorry, but my notes are there. I'll play around with the lighting and see what went wrong. All right, and now that you've identified what went wrong, what has made the changes that are not good in your life now, what went wrong, right, now you can start to see, okay, well, how do I fix it? And but just don't, my suggestion is, tempting as it is to dissolve into a puddle and say, my life is a mess, no, we're going to stop that right now. We're going to get more into the emotional side of it tomorrow, all right? But right now we're still on practical tips. Just think, step back a step, look at it as if you are a third party to yourself if you need to, and I've done that before. Okie doke, so we're going to try for 11 Eastern tomorrow. I'm finally getting my time zones straight, and it will be a little all over the place while I'm in the west of Idaho, in the west, due to school commitments and things like that, but we're still going to come to you every day live. So, do you ever feel overwhelmed by your clutter? I tell you what, I did, and I took an hour just a few minutes ago, and I just took apart my suitcase, took apart everything, got it all back together. I feel like $1 million now, I really do, and I want you to feel that way too. So, if you have too many so's, Toastmasters would kill me. If you're feeling that way, if you feel that you just want more, you want to be your absolute best productive self without the mental clutter. Do you ever feel that way? All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to give you 3 steps. Number 1, get off that hamster wheel and join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. Number 2, Download your 7 easy steps to conquer your clutter. The link is down below, and while you're there, just book a call with me, and I'll listen to hear what your clutter could actually be costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, and give you a plan for right now results. Immediate plan. You'll see right now results, and then we can talk about if we're fit to work together in one of my programs. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all tomorrow. I hope 11 Eastern. Bye for now.